I'm Rin. What I'm going to talk about is a story from when I was in elementary school. When I was in elementary school, there was a boy who always used to tease me. At first, I hated this boy.
Ouch! Haha, strike! Joe, you did it again! Haha, Rin is mad. I won't let you go this time. Uh-oh, run for it! Wait!
He is Joe. He is a real jerk. Throwing paper planes at girls' heads. He was the kind of boy that always used to do these things to me.
Hey, Kenta, did you watch that anime yesterday? Yeah, Scato Man, right? It was so good, right? I knew you would agree with me. I know, let's pretend to be Scato Man. I want to be Scato Blue, then I'll be Scato Red.
Hey, boys, just because the teacher isn't here, you can't just stop cleaning and play. Let's do it properly.
Rin, you again? Are you my mom or something? Rin, you are so annoying.
What the hell? You're the ones not cleaning properly.
I know what to do with you.
Kenta grabbed the bucket with dirty water that we used for cleaning.
Hey, Kenta, what are you going to do? Joe, watch this. Take this.
And he poured the water on me. I closed my eyes instinctively, but I wasn't cold or wet.
Why did you do that, Joe?
What? Joe? You're soaked. Did you protect me?
It's not like that.
I have a handkerchief, so I'll help you dry up.
It's fine.
No, it's not. Stay still.
Okay.
From this incident, I started to like Joe.
Whoa! Ah, you scared me. Ha ha ha! You're so lame.
Huh?
What?
Why?
Aren't you going to get mad? Hey! Do you have a fever or something? Rin? Oh no, your face is super red. You must have a fever. I'll take you to the school nurse.
It's not like that. Just leave me alone.
Thank God. You're back to normal.
Ever since I had feelings for him, I couldn't talk to him the way I did before. One day, when I went to the park with my mom, I saw Joe.
Hey, Joe! Oh, it's you, Rin.
Oh, it's good to see you, Ayane. Hi, Masako. Have you thought about the proposal? What proposal? About Haruto. Do you know what you're saying? Oh, I beg you. I've been in love with him for such a long time. Can't you lend him to me for just one night? Can you not say stuff like that in front of children?
Are you going to lend Dad? Mom, what are you talking about?
Joe, Rin, me, and Masako have some things to talk about, so why don't you go and play over there?
Okay. Come on, Joe. Let's go. Why should I? Oh, come on.
I was only 9 years old at the time, so I didn't understand. But now that I think about it, it is so disgraceful talking about that kind of thing in front of children. Joe's mom and my dad went to the same schools growing up. She had always fancied my dad and asked him out many times, but got rejected. She heard the news that he got married with my mom and gave up on him, but she found out that both their kids were in the same class. Her feelings ignited once more, and she started to say those things to my mom. Joe's dad does look quite a lot like my dad, so I guess she just couldn't give up. At the time, I had no idea. I was just happy that I could play with Joe. But since around that day, my mom and dad were having serious conversations. Do you think we should report it to the police?
Yeah, it's been happening every day recently, so I'll go to the police tomorrow.
Okay, I'll leave it to you. Mom? Dad? What's the matter? Rin? I thought you went to bed.
It's nothing.
Suspicious. Were you eating snacks secretly, Dad? I know you're hiding it.
I'm not!
Rin, you're going to hurt your dad. My parents were troubled by this letter telling them to divorce that came very frequently. Well, It's pretty obvious who the culprit behind it was. But my dad reported it to the police, and whoever was sending the letters received a warning, and so it stopped. My parents thought that this would be the end of it. A few days later, I was at the park with my mom. I was really into looking for a 4-leaf clover at the time. It's almost Valentine's Day, so I might give Joe one with some chocolates. My head was filled with thoughts like that. Rin, time to go home.
But I still haven't found one yet.
Dad is probably already home, though. He'll be hungry.
That's all right. He can wait. He's an adult.
Rin, Dad will cry if he hears that.
Oh, I found one. Mom, look. I found a 4-leaf clover.
Rin, run! Behind you!
Huh? What?
I turned around and saw a car running straight at me. I didn't even have the time to wonder what a car was doing inside a park. I got scared and closed my eyes. The next moment, something hit me and I was pushed over. But the impact was smaller than I imagined of being run over by a car. I was confused and opened my eyes. And what I saw was shocking. Rin!
Help, Mom!
I'll be right there. You were all right? Thank God!
No, I'm fine. But Joe!
Joe got run over by the car. The impact that I felt was Joe pushing me out of the way of the car to save me. And the person inside that car was... Joe! Why did you protect this girl? It was Joe's mom. Joe's mom tried to run me over. She tried to take what my mom cherished because she took what was important to her. My dad. Joe's mom told him what she was about to do. He panicked and came to save me. Joe got hit hard, and even in the eyes of a child, it looked difficult for him to survive.
Joe! Don't leave me behind! I really like you!
Joe lay there unconscious. The ambulance came immediately, and he was taken to the hospital. I might not be able to see Joe ever again. Even as a child, I knew somewhere in my heart for this to be true. Joe's mom was arrested by the police at the scene. Her husband divorced her. She was sent to prison soon after. But the mental damage of having hit her own son was far too much for her. It will be difficult for her to live like she once did after coming out of prison. And right now, I'm going through my graduation photo album from elementary school, remembering the thing that happened back then. Joe, who saved me, was not in the class photo, and there was a separate photo of him in the top right corner. Joe, I wanted you to be in the photo together. I can't help but cry when I see the photos.
I'm home. Wait, why are you crying?
Oh, I was just going through the graduation photo album. It's just too funny. You're in the top right corner. I can't believe you had a stomachache from eating spoiled cakes and couldn't make it.
Oh, shut up. I didn't think it was spoiled.
I mean, it's your fault. Eating it secretly from your dad? Oh my God, this sent me every time. But even though you're clumsy, I'm alive because you saved me that day. Thank you, Joe.
What is this all of a sudden?
By the way, why were you always so mean to me when we were in elementary school?
Well, that's because I?
What is this, Joe? Your face is red like a tomato. Do you have a fever?
Oh, shut up!
Did you know I loved you since elementary school?
I love you more since elementary school.
I'm so happy! Thanks. I'll always be by your side.
Then I'll always be there to protect you.
I'm counting on you.
Mommy and Daddy are being a lovey-dovey couple.
Hana!
Oh, you were watching.
Can I join?
Of course. Come over here.
Rin, Hana, I promise I will protect you two and make you happy.
Daddy is very reliable, isn't he?
I'll make Mommy and Daddy happy too.
I'm Ayane. I live with my daughter Rin and my husband Haruto. Life is pretty peaceful.
Take that, Dad.
No, Rin!
You ate my cake, Dad.
I just took a bite.
So you did eat it. That's it.
Ayane, help!
So peaceful. Anyways, life is good. But one day, when Rin and I were going out shopping, we ran into Asuka and his son at the store. Our kids have known each other since kindergarten.
Hey, Joe.
Joe, don't be rude.
Shut up.
What did you say? Sorry, Ayane. I think he's entering his rebellious phase or something. No worries. Boys will be boys.
Joe, what's a rebellious phase?
Shut up.
Mom, Joe is being mean. Is that what happens when you enter the rebellious phase?
You messing with me?
Joe, enough! I'm really sorry. No worries. Hey, you going to Parents' Day next month? I wanna go, but...
Oh no. Don't come.
What's he said?
You'll embarrass me. Look at your face.
Joe, you have to be nice to your mom. I'm telling.
Shut up already.
Asuka had a big scar on her face. I guess he was worried about that. Asuka was a single mom, so it can't be easy for her raising a child. But Joe, I really want to go to Parents' Day with your mom. Can she come, please?
No.
Oh, come on, Joe, please. I want her to come too.
I said no.
Fine, I'll give you my dad's watch.
What?
I'll even throw in his video games. Please?
Rin, hold on. Those things belong to Dad.
But Mom, he stole my cake. He's gonna pay for what he did.
I see.
I don't want it.
What? Oh, come on.
Hey, Rin, your dad would be really upset if you did that.
Hey, Ayane.
Rin, Joe, yo.
Oh, Kaioi and Ken.
Morning. Wow, Asuka, you scared me.
Good morning to you too.
Not so close. Gross.
Hey, what's your problem, Kaioi? Don't be rude.
What? I'm just being honest. Come on, Ken, let's go.
Hey, that was Kaioi, another mom from Rin's class. Her son's name was Ken. She's always giving Asuka a hard time about the scar on her face. And Ken wasn't nice to Joe either. I never liked those two.
That's why I didn't want to be seen with you.
Joe, wait! Ayane, sorry. I gotta go. Sure, bye.
Bye.
That night, I told my husband about what happened. So, yeah, I felt pretty bad.
Yeah, poor Joe. I'd be so upset if someone said stuff like that about my mom.
I know. And her son Ken makes fun of his mom at school too.
Like mother, like son, I guess.
The teacher told him to stop many times, but he just won't stop.
Yeah, he's such a bully.
Huh?
Oh, Rin, I thought you went to sleep.
Yup. I wanted to talk to you, Dad.
About what?
My cake, where is it? You said you'd buy another one for me.
Oh, I'll get it this Saturday. I promise.
Get me 3.
3?
It's called interest.
What?
Where did you learn that from?
I saw it on TV at Grandma's. Okay, good night.
Okay, good night. At Grandma's? What are they watching? The next morning, Rin left for school as usual.
See ya.
Have a good day.
Morning. Hey, Rin.
Yo. Joe, your mom's face is so messed up. She looks like a ghost or something. Your mom's a ghost, Joe. Shut up.
Ken, stop saying that.
What? Why, Rin?
You're upsetting Joe, and you're not supposed to make fun of people for how they look. Remember what the teacher told us?
Shut up, Rin. You're so annoying.
Why did you do that to her? Rin, you okay?
Here comes another one. Hey, Ken, stop. What, Joe? You want some of this?
Stop it, you two. Stop it, now.
What? Rin got in a fight at school and got hurt? Are you serious? Okay, I'll be right there. I rushed over to the school. I saw Rin, Joe, and Ken at the nurse's office. Rin had a little bump on her head. Hey, what happened?
Ken was making fun of Joe's mom, so I said stop, and he hit me. But Joe protected me.
I see.
It's her fault. She shouldn't have mouthed off like that. I wasn't protecting you or anything.
Then Asuka and Kaori showed up.
Ken, you okay? I was so worried.
Mommy, it hurts really bad.
Poor dear.
Joe, you okay?
Why are you here?
What the hell? Rin? Joe? Especially you, Joe. You're a freak, just like your mother.
Hey now, you can't talk to people like that. And Ken was the one who started all of this. He was the one making fun of Joe's mother. Lynn was just telling him to stop.
What? You blaming my son for this? How dare you? Come on, Ken. Let's go. I don't have time for these idiots. No, wait.
But Kaori and Ken ran out of the room.
Sorry about that.
No, it's not your fault. Sorry for all the trouble. Rin, thank you for standing up for us, dear.
Of course. You guys are my friends, so...
Thanks, dear. Joe, violence is never the answer, but you were trying to protect Rin, right? Good job.
Shut up. This is all your fault.
Joe. Then, Joe ran out of the room. I guess he was still really upset. That day, I walked home with Asuka. Sorry about Joe. He's always like this these days. No worries. I know he loves you very much, so... No, like he said, this is all my fault, so he probably hates me. I don't know about that. I don't think Rin was the only person he was trying to protect when he stood up to Ken.
Hey, Parents' Day is next week. Don't forget, okay? You're coming, right?
Of course. Not me. Joe won't like it.
No, you have to come. Please.
But...
Mom, make sure she comes, okay?
Got it. What? Oh, come on. Don't you want to see Joe? Yes, but... I'm sure Joe will be happy too.
Okay then. See you there, Joe's mom.
She wasn't sure about it, but Rin and I convinced her to come. I know Joe loves her. I just do. I guess you can call it woman's instinct. Then, a week later, it was Parents' Day. I went there with Asuka and my husband.
Hey.
Hello, I'm Ken's father. Nice to meet you.
Hello. Kaori. Never met her husband before. I hope he's not crazy like her. Then, class began. Ah, there's Rin.
Mom, you came.
Rin, don't turn around. Focus.
Sorry.
Everyone started laughing. Then Joe turned around and saw his mom. Asuka waved to him. I think he was pretty happy that she was there. I was glad I brought her.
Wow, look at Joe's mom. So gross. Everyone, look at her face.
Ken started yelling. Then Joe picked up a chair.
Joe,
I told you, I don't want you here. Go home.
please put the chair down.
But then,
Joe, chairs are for sitting, not throwing, okay? And you can't talk to your mom like that, okay?
my husband stepped in. Joe sat back down in his chair.
And you, how dare you talk about someone's mother like that? You better apologize to her after class is over.
Shut up.
Sorry for interrupting, ma'am.
Sure, my husband handled everything pretty well, but Kaori was glaring at us. She looked pretty pissed.
Okay then, let's read our essays then. The topic is the person you admire the most.
Who would like to go first?
Me.
Okay, Rin, go ahead.
Okay.
Rin's up first. Maybe she'll talk about us. I'm sure she will.
Haruto, settle down.
The person I admire the most. The person I admire the most is Joe.
What? Is she making a love confession or something? No, Rin. You're too young to get married. Don't leave me.
I said settle down.
And his mom. But there are some people who are mean to them, and I don't like them very much.
Huh? That wasn't in the essay.
It's Ken and his mom. They always make fun of Joe's mom. When I told Ken to stop, he hit me. But his mom said it was my fault, so I don't like them very much.
Everyone went silent and stared at Kaori. Her face started to turn red.
Is this true?
You little! How dare you!
What are you doing?
Kaori grabbed the chair in the back and lifted it above her head. What are you doing?
Like I said before, that's not how you use a chair.
My husband stepped in and grabbed the chair.
I'm sorry, everyone. What's wrong with you? We're going.
Kaori's husband dragged her out of the room. Glad he's got some sense in him.
Can I continue?
Yes, please.
I like Joe's mom because the scar on her face looks super cool.
What?
She got that scar from trying to protect Joe. When Joe was little, she tried to protect him, and that's how she got that scar. So I think it's really cool.
What?
Wait, how does she know that? Asuka never told Joe because she thought it would make him feel guilty. Maybe she overheard us talking about it.
And I like Joe because he's super nice to his mom, and he gets really good grades too. And I know why.
True, Joe was really smart, but why? I wasn't sure.
Joe wants to be a doctor. That's why he studies really hard in school.
What?
He wants to be a doctor so he can fix his mom's scars.
How do you know that?
You told the teacher back in kindergarten. I overheard you guys.
I had no idea. Everyone in the classroom started crying, including me and my husband.
And so, that's why I like Joe and his mom. Oh, I also like my mom and my dad too. Mom's nice and she's really good at cooking. Oh, and she's really smart. And my dad, well,
Rin?
he always steals my food from me, but sometimes he saves the day, just like he did today. So I like him too, but I really want him to stop stealing food from me.
Oh, Rin, come on.
Everyone started laughing again. I was so embarrassed. And so Parents' Day was over. Joe, I had no idea. Thank you, dear.
Whatever. I'm sorry, and it's all my fault.
No, it's not. Trust me. And you'll fix me up, right? Looking forward to it.
Alright.
Phew, problem solved.
Whew, good job, Rin.
Hey, where's my cake? You promised. Now you owe me 5 instead of 3.
Ah, come on. I'm broke this month. Ayane, can you lend me some cash?
Nope.
Okay then, let's go buy a cake. Come on.
Oh boy.
After that, things between Joe and his mom got much better. And Joe is really smart, so I'm sure he'll be a great doctor someday. Oh, and Kaori's husband almost left her for what she said. He decided to give her one last chance, but she was on thin ice. Then, a few days later, he came over to our house to apologize. Kaori and Ken were there too, but they didn't look well. I guess he really let them have it. Apparently, he was always on business for a long time, so he didn't get to spend much time with his son. But after this incident, he got a different job so he could spend more time with Ken. A few weeks later, I saw the three of them jogging around the park in the morning. Kaori and Ken looked exhausted though, but I think it was good for them because after that, Ken started behaving in school. Rin told me that he's really nice now, and Kaori apologized to Asuka too. I guess she learned her lesson.
Ayane,
Yeah?
have you seen my ice cream? I had 3 of them, but it's all gone.
No idea.
Okay, Rin, have you seen them?
Yep, they're in my tummy. An eye for an eye.
What? Ayane, Rin stole my ice cream.
Leave me out of this. I feel like I got 2 kids to take care of. Whatever, I love them both.
Love you too, Mom.
Love you too, Ayane.
Huh? Stop reading my mind!
Mom's so easy to read. Right, Dad?
Yep.
I love them both so much. Anyways, I'm just glad everything worked out.
I'm Kana Hanma. I'm 24 years old. I work at a factory. Our company president was really strict and scary. He always came to the factory to check on us. The factory manager Gonda was always on edge.
We're not supposed to work overtime this month. Go home before the president gets here. Everyone, take more paid leave. I'm the one that'll get in trouble if you don't.
He was always looking out for himself. But since he did everything by the books, work conditions were pretty good. But then we got a new president. He was pretty young. His name was Rhea. That's when Gonda started acting differently.
He's too busy with things back at headquarters. I can do whatever I want now. Free at last.
He could finally do things his way. Things started to get out of control after that. Sir, can you help us out? We got a lot of work to do today, so...
Huh? Can't you see I'm busy? See?
Oh, are you in an online meeting or something?
No, baseball. The game is on. Now get out of my face.
He started doing other things during work. Then...
Why isn't this done? It's due tomorrow. You're all so useless. You're all staying here until it's done. Do it!
Yes, sir.
Where are you going? Home. Why should I get involved in your mess? If it's not done by tomorrow, you're all gonna regret it. Get it done!
He was out of control. One of my colleagues tried to send an anonymous email to headquarters, but...
What's going on?
Sir! Oh, nothing. He snuck up on us and looked at the email.
You trying to rat me out? What is this file? Show me!
Please, stop. No.
This is a picture of me watching baseball in the meeting room. When did you take this? But it's no use, you know. I got friends back in headquarters. Too bad.
What?
You guys went behind my back. You're both fired. Leave!
Please, I got a family to feed. I got kids.
Then stop going behind my back. Just do as you're told. You try anything like this again, you're fired. Remember that.
Gondo was out of control. He was getting worse by the day. People started quitting one after another. Things were getting pretty tough for those left behind. Sir, can you hire more people? We can't handle all of this by ourselves.
More people? What would the higher-ups think of me? Absolutely not. Just figure it out.
But sir, we're all working until midnight.
Then just come in on the weekends. Just figure it out.
So we were forced to work overtime even on the weekends. We were all exhausted. Then one day, one of the old employees collapsed and got rushed to the hospital. One of our clients was at the factory at the time it happened. Apparently, he talked to someone at headquarters about this.
We're getting a new employee from headquarters. I'm sure he got kicked out of headquarters because he's useless, but better than nothing, right? Onma, teach him the ropes.
Okay. The new guy was wearing a mask. His clothes were dirty.
I'm Suzuki. Nice to meet you.
I'm Kana Honma. Nice to meet you. I'm in charge of training. Don't hesitate to ask me anything.
Okay.
He didn't look like much. Everyone was pretty worried about him, but he was a hard worker. He was really trying hard to learn. We needed all the help we could get. I worked hard to train him, but that means I had less time to do my own work. I had to work overtime every day.
Onma, step it up. You still got some work left.
Sorry. I was training Suzuki today.
Stop making excuses. Come on, hurry up. You're not going home until it's all finished.
Yes, sir.
He's so mean. Is he always like this?
Yeah, he wasn't like this before, but ever since we got a new company president... But hey, don't worry about it. Let's get back to it.
No. Tell me more.
Huh?
Hey, Suzuki, stop slacking. Get to work. Hurry up. Want me to fire you? Come on now.
So is this why all of those people quit?
Huh? Suzuki.
What now? You talking back to me? This is my factory. I make the rules here. You want to keep working here? Just do as I say.
You're right. You're in charge of this factory. But the thing is, I'm in charge of the entire company.
Wait, what? Seriously? He took off his mask. It was President Rhea.
I noticed that a lot of people have quit in the past few months, so I decided to do some undercover research. That was the only way I could find out what was really going on.
You've got to be kidding me.
Mr. Gonda, I've seen enough. All you do is watch baseball during the day. You leave all the work to the other employees, making them work overtime. Then, you threaten to fire an employee who did nothing wrong.
It's not like that. It's just how we do things here, you know?
Is that so? But all those people quit because of it. It's not good for business. You're not good for business. I can't let this slide. You're being transferred. HR said they need more people at the Uwasa branch, so that's where you'll be going.
Uwasa branch? I yelled out loud. We all knew what that meant. Uwasa branch was where they put all the troublemakers. Old employees who loved to harass others, young employees who didn't listen to anyone. You name it. Most people didn't last for more than a month there. And I guess he knew that too, because when he heard the name Uwasa branch, his face turned blue.
No, please. I'll clean up my act. Please. I'll be nice to everyone. And I'll stop watching baseball during work. So please, sir, let me stay here. Please.
Sorry, but I made up my mind. Pack your things up.
No!
I should have done this earlier. I was just too busy and failed to notice. I'm truly sorry.
He apologized to us afterwards. We were pretty frustrated with headquarters for not doing anything about Gonda for a while now, but after what they did to him, we were pretty satisfied. 6 months later, Gonda quit. He couldn't take it. I saw Gonda sitting in front of the employment security office. He used to be so fat, but he was really skinny now. I guess things are pretty tough on him. After he got transferred, he got a demotion and his wife left him too. What an idiot. Break is over. Back to work, everyone. Okay. She was our new boss. She was really nice to us. Things were finally back to normal.
Hey there. How is everyone?
Hey, Mr. President. It's gotten much better, thanks to you.
Glad to hear. Hey. Can I buy you dinner sometime?
What?
It's okay if you don't want to. I just wanted to learn more about the work conditions at this factory.
Of course. Sure. I wasn't expecting that, but I actually had a lot of fun talking to him. Ah, peace at last.
No! Look at this! He's taking a bath in hot sauce!
What? Why would you? Looks pretty dangerous. I'm Nao. This is my husband, Akira. He was a pretty outgoing guy, and that's why I married him, but I was starting to regret it.
The guy can't get the hot sauce out of his skin. It stings like hell. So crazy.
Hey, if you ever cheat on me, that's what I'm gonna do to you.
A bathtub full of hot sauce?
Yep. You better not cheat on me.
Shut up! That's not funny. He was 36, but he was so childish. Once, he chased me with fireworks in his hands. He's always trying to scare me when it's dark. He played all sorts of pranks on me. I always told him to stop, but I also liked him for being such a jokester. It was kind of cute at first, but that was before our daughter Mika was born. I wanted him to grow up already. It was no longer cute. It was just plain annoying. This one time, he tried to feed our baby daughter raw fish. And this one time, he threw her up in the air and almost dropped her. He was unbelievable. Playing a prank on me was one thing, but our baby daughter? I couldn't let him do that. Every time he did something like this, I yelled at him for hours. Mika is just a baby! You can't do that to her! What's wrong with you? Don't ever do that again! It took a while, but I think he got the message. But after that, he lost almost all interest in our daughter. Oh well, as long as he doesn't do anything that might hurt her. But then...
Boo! Did I scare you?
Ugh! Stop! I almost dropped it! He still played pranks on me. It was getting old though. Then he started messing around in public places. Playing pranks on B in the house is one thing, but in public? He was unbelievable. I guess he was getting bored of playing pranks on me inside the house. This one time, he started saying mean things out loud on purpose.
Look how fat she is! He's so bald. Poor guy.
I told him to stop, but he just said,
Oh, they can't hear me. Relax.
I thought he was a fun guy to be around, but turns out he was just rude, arrogant, and childish. As Mika grew up, I started thinking about divorce. I didn't want Mika growing up around him too, you know? Maybe I should cut him loose before it was too late. But a friend who was a single mom told me it wasn't easy raising a child by yourself. It was pretty tough. The other day, my older kid got married, but his wife's family gave him a hard time at the wedding because he didn't have a dad. I thought about it all this time, but couldn't come to a decision. Then years went by. Mika was now in elementary school. Mika was old enough to realize that Akira was trouble, so she stayed away from him. Things were pretty peaceful.
That is so childish. He got mad at field day the other day.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry he's like that, dear.
It's okay. You learn more from bad examples, right?
Mika, you're only in 4th grade, but you're so mature. Anyways, yeah. As long as you stay healthy and don't turn out like Dad, I'm happy. Sorry you have to deal with this, dear.
It's not your fault, Mom. I'm used to it, so no worries.
I think she's gonna be alright after all. I guess I'll tough it out until she gets married. And so I decided to forget about the divorce for a while. Akira had no idea about any of this though. He was just watching his stupid videos as usual, laughing like an idiot.
Look, a girl who cheated on her boyfriend falls into a hole. This is crazy. This is exactly what I'm gonna do to you if you cheat on me.
Can you stop saying that? I've never cheated on you and never will.
What? But you had lots of boyfriends back in middle school, right? The guys were all over you. I heard the rumors.
What? Some of the boys asked me out, but I never went with any of them. I told you this.
No, you can't be trusted. I know you still get postcards from classmates for Christmas.
What? Those are people I played tennis with back in the day. I told you already. Stop being jealous. Ugh.
Jealous? I'm not jealous. I'm just saying, you're mine now. Got that?
Fine, whatever. Just keep your voice down.
I'm just saying, if you ever cheat on me, you're gonna regret it. I know. I'll rub the hot sauce all over your nose.
I said you got nothing to worry about. I think he was the jealous type. He was always bothering me like this. I had a part-time job and was an active member of the PTA. So sometimes I came home late. But whenever I did, he got really mad.
Where were you? Were you cheating on me? I saw you talking to the head of the PTA today.
So what? I'm a member of the PTA. Look, I'm exhausted, okay? Can we not do this today?
Why are you trying to run away? You're hiding something from me.
Can you stop already? Seriously! He was so stubborn. Plus, when he got mad, he got violent and threw stuff at me. Sometimes, I had to call a friend to prove to him that I wasn't out with some guy. He's so annoying. I don't even know why he's jealous all of the time.
He just loves you, that's all.
I don't think that's it. He's just a control freak. He thinks he owns me or something.
At least you're still talking. I don't even talk to my husband anymore, so...
Maybe she was right, but still, he wouldn't stop. He was so annoying. That night when I came home, he started going at it again. I told you, things are really busy at work right now. I was working overtime.
Liar! You're cheating on me, aren't you? I want you to quit your job.
How are we supposed to save up money then? You don't make enough money for the both of us. And did you forget? You're the one who asked me to get a part-time job in the first place.
Shut up! Just come home earlier, okay? And don't forget, I make more money than you, so don't ever talk to me like that again. And if you ever cheat on me, you don't want to know. Don't forget, I'm your husband. You're mine.
He was always like this. Actually, not always. He was in a pretty good mood whenever we were at my parents' house. My parents' house was an hour drive away. They owned a nice little hotel. During the off-season, they let us stay there for real cheap.
I love this place. It's so nice and so cheap, too.
Yeah, but that's only because my parents are being nice. I don't want to bother them too much, though. We already came here twice this year. No more until next year, okay?
What? Shut up. Stop being cheap. This is the reason I married you.
What? You married me for this?
Just kidding. I love you, okay? It's a joke. Stop taking everything so seriously.
My husband is so annoying. These days, everything he says pisses me off.
You okay, dear? Just leave him. He's not good for you.
One day, I was talking to some of my friends. Then I got a call. It was from the school. That's odd. Maybe Mika got a fever or something? I picked up. It was one of Mika's teachers. I couldn't believe what he told me next.
Mika fell and she's unconscious.
What? Okay, I'll meet you at the hospital. I rushed to the hospital. When I saw Mika lying in bed, her teacher was right next to her.
She ran into her friend at PE and... Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. Is she gonna be okay?
Yeah, the doctor didn't find anything serious, so... They say it's a mild concussion, so she should be fine, but still, I'm really sorry.
It's not your fault. Hey, can you watch her for a minute? I better call my husband.
Of course.
He was out golfing with some people from work. He said he was stopping by my parents' hotel on the way home, but he should be done by now. Please pick up. Ugh, no answer. Where is he? Pick up! I called my mom. I told her everything that happened and told her to tell Akira. Okay, I'm out right now. I'll call Matsuda and tell her to go check on him. Thanks. Matsuda was this lady that worked with my parents for a really long time. She was really reliable. But no matter how long I waited, I didn't get a call from my husband. Huh? Matsuda? I was expecting a call from Akira, but she called me instead. I picked up. She sounded really upset. Something was wrong. Then she told me, Akira is with some other woman? She told me she saw him with another woman in his room! He told me he was going golfing with a client. Wait, maybe the client is a woman. But still, in the same room? I got him now. Thank you, Matsuda. I'll call you back, okay? I was furious. Mika is in the hospital, and he's out with his mistress? And at my parents' hotel? I gotta do something. But what? I was so furious. But when I went back into the room, Mika, you're up!
Hey, I was just about to come get you. She just woke up. Oh, thank God.
Mika woke up, looking confused. But she was fine. The doctor told me that she can go home today. Oh, thank God.
Sorry, Mom. I think I fell or something and...
Don't apologize, dear. I'm just glad you're okay. I'm so relieved. Okay then, now I can focus all my energy on my no-good husband. I called my sister who lived in the neighborhood and told her to watch Mika for me. Then I rushed over to my parents' hotel.
Now, is Mika okay?
Yeah, thanks for everything, Matsuda. Mika is fine. She's back home. My sister is watching her now.
Oh, thank God. So, what do you want to do about your husband? I did get a picture just in case you needed it.
Thanks, that'll really help. If I owned this place, I'd give you a huge raise. Thank you. Is the old bathtub open?
The old bathtub? Yes, but that place is...
I know you guys are taking it down. I want to use it to get some revenge.
Revenge?
I told her my plans to get back at my husband. After I was done, she took a deep breath and gave a thumbs up. I love her so much. She got all the staff together and helped me set everything up. Now, okay, can you bring him in?
Roger that. Mr. Akira, the private hot tub is ready.
Huh? There's a private hot tub?
Yes, it's usually full, but we got an opening, so it's really nice up there. It's an all-natural hot spring bath. Would you like to try it?
Alright, sounds good.
Okay, right this way then.
I hid behind some furniture in the lobby. I saw Akira walking behind Matsuda with his mistress. She was dressed like a guy for some reason, but I'm sure it was a woman. I see. He made her dress up like a man and checked into the room together. I guess he's not as stupid as I thought. Then...
What the hell is this?
I heard them screaming. We all rushed into the private hot tub. Hey, hun, how's your special hot tub?
No! What the hell are you doing here? Oh, my skin!
What the hell is this?
Hot sauce. I got them on the way here. It took us quite a while to fill up the entire hot tub. You're the one that came up with the idea, remember? Why are you mad at me for?
Shut up! Do something! Oh, my crotch! It's burning!
Ouch! Help me, please!
I hear oil is good for removing the hot sauce.
Okay, get me some then!
Hurry, please!
But it's really slippery here. I don't know if that's such a good idea.
I don't care! Hurry up!
You sure? Fine, you asked for it. Matsuda, ready?
All set.
Ah!
No!
Matsuda poured the oil all over the floor. They both fell and hit their heads pretty hard on the floor. I told you, but they couldn't hear me. They were knocked out cold. Then I got both of our parents in the room for a talk. You know my parents do business with your parents, right?
Yeah?
Well, not anymore, right, Dad?
Yeah, I don't want anything to do with his family anymore.
What? No! Please!
We'll make this right. We'll pay for the damages, child support, everything. We'll make sure he pays. We'll sell all his stuff if we have to.
Mom, what the hell?
Shut up! Apologize to her now!
What the hell is wrong with you, son? Get on the floor and beg for forgiveness. What? Oh, come on. It was just a one-time thing.
You always accused me of cheating on you. And now this? You're unbelievable, you know that? I should have known. You make me sick. I don't ever want to see your face again. Pay me what you owe and get out of my life.
But what about Mika? I'm her father.
You're a bad influence on her. You didn't even show up at the hospital when she was hurt. She says she doesn't want to see your face ever again.
What? No!
His parents tore him apart after that. Then he sold all his stuff and gave me everything he had. But it still wasn't enough, so his parents had to pay for the rest of it. They ended up paying me in full. Oh, and I also got $30,000 from his mistress too. The mistress said her skin was still burning from the hot sauce. Heh, good riddance. Hope you learned your lesson. She was a colleague of Akira, and when his company found out about his affair, he got fired. After that, he got a job at a factory. He had to work day and night since he was now in debt to his parents.
My parents take all my money. I only get like $200 a month for myself. Help me, please.
Piss off! I told you to never call me again. If you call me again, I'm gonna make you pay even more.
No, please. I'm sorry.
Mika and I went to live with my parents after that. I decided to work there with Matsuda. I'm glad you're here now. Finally, I can retire in a few years. What? No! We need you to stay. We can't run this place without you. Oh, stop it. All right, come on. Let's get to work. Okay, and Mika made a lot of friends at her new school too. I'm just glad everything worked out. Finally, peace at last.
Please, stop. What are you doing? Shogo is my son. I'm taking him back. Finally, Shogo will be mine again. Stop it! I'm Ayane. My husband and I had 2 kids together, Ren and Rin. It wasn't easy being a mom to 2 kids, but life was good. But then... Hey there! Thanks for inviting me over. Huh? What's going on?
Hey, Grandma!
Grandma! Ren! Long time no see. I'm moving in with you guys. What? Shogo didn't tell you? No. Then my husband came home.
Hey, I'm home. Oh, Mom, you're here.
Hey, what's going on? She says she's moving in with us.
Huh? Didn't I tell you?
No.
Oh, well, Dad passed away, so I can't just let her live by herself, you know. What do you think, Ren?
Yay!
Hooray!
She's nice to them, but I was still against it. But I was the only one, so she was here to stay. Hey! What? Why are you washing Shogo's underwear? What do you mean, why? I don't want other women touching his underwear. What are you saying? I never wanted him to get married either, but my husband said yes, so just listen to me. I'll wash his underwear from now on, got it? Okay, take that!
Stop that! That smells!
What are you doing?
Ren is making me smell Dad's socks! It stinks!
Stop that, Rin. Sorry. Stings? What are you talking about? It smells good.
Grandma, maybe your nose is broken.
Should I call an ambulance?
Rin, go play in the other room.
Okay.
I had no idea she was like this. It kind of creeped me out. I don't think she was like this before her husband passed. One night during dinner, Shogo, open up.
Stop it, Mom. The kids are watching.
But we always did this.
Yeah, when I was a kid.
Yeah, but I did it for you until you turned 20. Seriously?
Yeah, I guess. I don't really remember.
20? Your mom did that for you when you were 20? Daddy, you're such a kid.
I'm his mother. No matter how old he gets, he's still my beloved son.
Is that true, Mom?
Yeah, but not sure about feeding him like that. You can eat on your own, right, Ren?
Are you making fun of me?
No, but I mean, having your mom feed you at age 20? Come on.
What's your problem? Forget this. I'm going out to eat.
You upset him. How dare you? Wait for me, Shogo. Hey, wait.
Ever since Grandma came, Daddy's been acting like a child.
She was right. Ever since she came here, he's been acting like a kid. Rin and Ren were more mature than him. Then one day,
Let's go out somewhere.
let's all go out camping then. Camp? Remember, Shoko? We went out camping all the time when you were little.
Yeah, that takes me back.
Yay! Camping!
Yay, let's go! All right.
Let's go next Saturday then. So it was decided. We were all going camping. I really didn't want to go with her, but my kids seemed excited, so... Then a week later,
The weather is so nice.
let's set up tent. Thanks, Ayane. Shogo, let's take a break. I got you some of those cookies you like.
Thanks, Mommy.
Hey, I can't do this on my own. Help me, please. What? Oh, you're so useless. Whatever. They ended up helping me, but did he just call her mommy? Seriously? It was kind of creepy, but the kids were having fun, so I decided to forget about it. Then it was dinner time. We decided to have BBQ for dinner. Ayane, let us handle this. You're always doing everything around the house for us. Oh, thanks. Of course. I got you some beers too. Here, drink up. I'll look after the kids, don't worry. Thank you. Drink up. Why was she being so nice to me all of a sudden? Maybe she's just in a good mood. Oh well, I guess I deserve a little break. But then...
Mommy, what's wrong?
Nothing. I just feel a little sick. Strange. I didn't even finish my first glass. I feel sick. Oh, you're drunk? Poor dear. Go sleep it off in the tent. Thank you. What was happening to me? Why did I have to drink? But I felt really sick, so I laid down in the tent. I fell asleep. When I woke up, I was outside. Huh? Where am I? You're up. Finally. Huh? What's going on? I was tied up with duct tape. I can't move. And she had a huge rock in her hand. Stop! What are you doing? Time to get rid of you. What? This is what you get for stealing Shoko away from me. Get rid of me! You were always in my way. I can't believe you guys had kids together. But finally, this is my opportunity to end it all. I can't believe you drank that. What did you put in my drink? You didn't notice, huh? Oh well. Now Shogo will be mine. Stop! Shut up! She put duct tape on my mouth. I was done for. I closed my eyes. I'll save you, Mom!
Get away from my mom!
It was Rin and Ren. I opened my eyes. Ah! They tackled Grandma. She hit her head pretty hard on the ground. She passed out. Then Rin came over and untied me. Mom, you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Thanks. How did you find me?
Grandma told us to say goodbye to you before going to bed because we won't be able to see you again. So we pretended to fall asleep but stayed up.
Yeah, then she dragged you out of the tent, so we followed you.
I see. Where's Dad?
He's sleeping. I tried to wake him up, but it didn't work. He's so useless.
I see. Afterwards, I tied up my mother-in-law. What's that?
Food, so she can eat when she gets hungry.
Rin left her some food so she wouldn't starve. We went back to check on her the next morning.
Help! Bugs! Bugs!
Things got pretty messy. When my husband woke up, he came and rescued his mom. He used a stick to get rid of all the bugs, so his mom was pretty beat up after he was done. I'm reporting this to the police. Go ahead. I actually called them here already. Talked to them. So she did. She told them everything except for the part about what she did to me. And her story didn't check out. And they found her prints on the rock I told them about. They also found the pills she slipped into my drink. She ended up going to prison. She got the pills from a local college student who also got busted afterwards. My husband got really upset and tried to hit me, but Rin and Ren tackled him and saved me. He got hurt pretty bad. Then he got arrested for assault. After that, I divorced him and sued him for damages and child support. Today, the three of us live happily together. We'll always be there to protect you, Mom.
Yeah, we got your back, Mom.
Oh, thanks, you two. They were so sweet. I love them so much. I'm Akina. This is my fiancé, Fuyuhiko. We just moved in together. He told me he wanted to get married on November the 22nd because it was a good husband and wife day in Japan. So we decided to move in together first. In 6 months, we'll be officially married. I was so excited. But about a month later...
Let's go see a movie. The new movie just came out.
Sorry, I don't feel so good. I felt pretty sick when I had my period. Sometimes I couldn't even get up. There were lots of women at work, so everyone understood. I never had any problems with it, but... Turns out Fuyuhiko didn't understand anything about periods. When we were dating, I never saw him when I had my period, so I guess he had no idea.
But all girls get it, right? It doesn't stop them from going out. Why can't you do the same?
Sorry. Sometimes it's not that bad, but this month, it's pretty bad.
What the hell? You're so lame. Ugh, can't believe I gotta marry you.
Then he left the house. 3 hours later, he came home. He reeked of cigarettes. I guess he was out gambling. I was just starting to feel better, but the smell of cigarettes made me feel sick again. Hey, could you change, please? Actually, can you go shower?
You're giving me orders now? You're at home all day doing nothing. How dare you?
He threw a tissue box at me. I ran into my room crying, and it went on like this. Every time I felt sick during my period, he harassed me and said mean things to me. He even threatened to break up with me. I actually thought about it too. I can't be with a man like this. But my parents were really looking forward to the wedding. Mom was asking me about which necklace to wear, and Dad was bragging about the tuxedo he got. I didn't want to upset them. Then 4 months went by. I was having my period again. I felt sick. Then Fuyuhiko started talking to me. Looked like he was in a good mood.
We're going. You ready?
Where?
I told you. We're having a family barbecue at my parents' house. It's my great aunt's birthday.
You never told me that. And sorry, I feel really sick, so...
Again? I've been meaning to ask you. Are you lying? You're just saying that so you don't have to go out, aren't you?
What? No, I'm having my period. I really feel sick.
Prove it to me then.
What? How am I supposed to...
See? Liar. Come on, let's go. Everyone's waiting. Get up.
He grabbed my hand and pulled me up. I felt something warm drip down my leg.
Wow, what the? Gross, what the hell? I guess you weren't lying, but still, gross.
Stop staring at me! I hopped into the shower. I couldn't stop crying. But at least he believed me now. He'll stop bothering me now, I thought. But I was wrong. After I got changed and sat on the couch, he started asking me to go with him again.
Hurry up, screw your period. Family comes first.
Are you serious? This isn't easy, you know. Please, just let me rest.
Good one. Stop crying and let's go. It's only blood. Let's go, hurry. I'll drive for you, okay?
I said no. Let me go. But he grabbed me and threw me in the car. I was forced to join the big BBQ party. By the time I finished saying hello to everyone, I was exhausted. He told me to be nice to everyone, but I felt so sick I could barely stand up. Looks like Fuyuhiko was having fun. I want to go home. Maybe I can sneak out and catch a cab. Then... You alright, dear? You don't look so good. Need something to drink? I'm okay. I'm just having my period. It was the great aunt Fuyuhiko was talking about. I think her name was Haru. She was so nice. She was really worried about me. I started crying. You should have stayed home, dear. are you?
Thank you. Sorry for all the trouble.
You're Fuyuhiko's fiance, right? I'll tell him to take you home right away, okay?
I don't think he'll listen. It just kind of slipped out. It was too late now.
Haru looked angry. What do you mean? What did he do to you?
Well, she kept staring at me. She'll see right through me if I lie. And I didn't want to lie. I wanted to tell her everything, so I did. I told her everything that happened. Haru's face started to turn red.
Fuyuhiko, come here now.
Huh? Aunt Haru? What's wrong?
Everyone stopped what they were doing and looked at her. Fuyuhiko knew he was in trouble. He was shaking.
She told me everything. You think having your period is easy? You accused her of lying about it? What the hell is wrong with you? You're supposed to be her man, and you dragged her out of the house even though she told you she was sick.
Well, it's not like that. Sometimes you just gotta tough it out, you know? I didn't want to spoil her before we were even married. You know how you train your pets? It's the same thing.
Are you serious? What's wrong with you? She's not your pet, and you have no idea what she's going through. The least you can do is be there for her, but you can't even do that. I'm truly disappointed in you, Fuyuhiko. If you loved her, you wouldn't be able to do any of this to her.
But wait, I make more money than her and I'm the man of the house, so, you know.
That's not how a marriage works. You guys are supposed to help each other out. You're a fool.
Ah!
Then Haru grabbed him and threw him across the yard. Oh, wow. I later found out that she lost her father in the war. Her mom taught her to be strong, so she did all kinds of martial arts. Judo, Aikido, Kendo, you name it. She even got nominated to join the Olympic judo team once. I heard she took down a bear with her bare hands and ate it. She was an amazing woman.
Stop it. I'm sorry, okay? That hurts. Let me go.
Oh, man up, you wuss. What she goes through every month is 10 times harder, you idiot. Being a woman isn't easy. I'm going to teach you a lesson you're never going to forget.
After, she made him move in with her.
Sorry about him, dear. I'll fix him up for you, okay? Just give me a few months. Just give him another chance, will you? If he doesn't clean up his act, you don't have to stay with him.
Okay, thank you so much, Haru. After that, she worked him like a dog. 3 months later, he came home. He was a completely different person. I didn't even recognize him at first.
I'm so sorry about what I did. When I proposed to you and you said yes, I got carried away. I was wrong. I'm so sorry. I swear, I'll do everything I can to protect you. I'll love you forever. So please, can we give this another try?
So I decided to give him another shot. He was a completely changed man. He helped me around the house whenever he could. When I had my period, he took care of me. I was so amazed. Haru, thank you so much. Fuyuhiko is a completely different person now. We're getting married next month. Please come to our wedding.
Of course, dear. If he does anything stupid again, just tell me. I'll be right there. Here's my number.
She was in her 80s already, but she had a cell phone too. She's just amazing. I'm just so glad that I met her.
Dinner's ready. It took me 5 hours to cook this curry. Let's eat.
Looks delicious. Thank you, Fuyuhiko. I love you.
I love you too, Akina. More than anyone in this world.
He was a completely different person now. It was kind of scary, actually. Oh well, I'm just glad everything worked out. Peace, at last.